What's up, guys? Loami here, EM3 Strength and Conditioning. I'm going to go over the bench press. Not how to do it, but why do we do it. We always go to the gym, and we do the exercises, and maybe you do know why we do these, or maybe you don't. You just do it because that's what you were taught, all right? The reason we do the bench press or the chest press, one is to obviously grow the chest and the upper body, but there are actually functional reasons to do it. All right, so I'm going to go over real quick the bench press and then the chest press on a machine and how to kind of use that in a real life situation. For the most part, laying on your back, doing a bench press, whether if it's with a barbell or dumbbells, is not a very a functional kind of movement. There's no reason, in everyday life for you to lay on your back and push something up off of you, unless you find yourself in that kind of a situation, or if you're doing some kind of crazy partner yoga thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I'm going to go over it real quick. All right, most of us know how to do this. We're going to lie. We're going to adjust this bench because I'm a little over too far. You're going to lie on your back, but you're not necessarily flat on your back. All right? If you're a beginner, I usually tell them to arch your back. The reason I tell people to arch your back is because, especially nowadays, a lot of people have a kyphoid curve on their back, like this. So a lot of people stand this way. So for a person who's like this all the time, for them to stand up straight feels like they're arching their back. So for something familiar, I would tell them to arch your back. But what you really want to do is lay down with a straight back, all right, with the natural S curve in your back, all right? So there's a space between the bench and the small of your back, all right? So your feet are flat, they're back. Your shoulder blades are pronated towards the center. So you're literally on top of your butt squeezing, and your shoulder blades are towards your spine. All right? You're going to push off the barbell. You're going to bring it down. You're going to line it up with your chest first. Bring it down to your chest and then straight up. Nice full extension to make sure you're getting those triceps involved. Boom. Boom. There's not a lot of weight there, but just wanted to show you real quick. Chest is out, so you can really hit that chest. Feet are flat, so when it gets real heavy, you can start pushing down on the floor. Butt is squeezing, shoulder blades are pronated, making you feel like your back is arched, but it's not. All right? So there it is on the bench. All right, now I'm going to show you over on the chest press machine. All right, so here we are on the chest press machine. All right, the biggest difference between this and the bench press is obvious. You're sitting down, not laying down. But most of the other cues for your body are still the same. All right, your chest is out. In fact, there's a nice natural curve right here. Right, goes right to the small of your back that kind of forces you to come out. To be here, all right? Pushing here, straight out, full extension, getting those triceps involved, elbows going straight back, boom. The biggest difference here is you want to make sure that everything's adjusted to you. Somebody else might have been using it before. You may have to raise the seat a little bit. You may have to push this back or use the tilt on this. Either way. If you're at a regular gym, it might move different. The adjustments might be different, but it's regularly, it's pretty the same all around. All right? So, chest out. All right? Pushing out. Boom. Straight out. Boom. All right? You have to understand that when you hear the word press, it's a push. When you hear the word row, you're pulling. All right, so always be aware of what the name of an exercise is, unless they call it something like Spider-Man this or the Hulk, whatever. Okay. Now, why have a strong chest? Why work the bench press? And how does this movement benefit me in my everyday life? Well, the one example I like to use is when you're moving when you're moving your dresser away from the wall because you want to move your room around. You're moving the dresser, but you didn't empty it, so it's full and it's heavy. So you get behind it and you pin yourself against the wall, and then you push with your arm. Probably might use your legs or like that. That's a very common way of using the chest press, push press, bench press. Another funny way, looking under your car, you do a little push up, boom, all the way down. But the biggest reason is this. Look, your chest, for the most part, doesn't necessarily work alone, but it is a big primary mover. I almost kind of like to compare them a little bit to the glutes, simply because there's parts to them. There's a minor and a major. Same thing with the glutes, the major, minor, and then the piriformis. There's parts to it. But together, they work really hard to make your life easier. Anytime you push something, anytime you carry something, anytime you squeeze something, when you hug somebody, put something above your head, push someone away, bring them towards you, when you squeeze, that's your chest working. That's your chest working. All right? But by itself, it can't do anything. It needs arms, it needs shoulders and stuff. It helps all of this move and do the job properly. All right? So work on your chest. Work on your chest with proper technique, and make sure you're always safe. And throughout your day, take a feel of how your chest feels when you're going throughout your day, and try to put together, oh shit, I felt my chest work this way, this and that, and you'll see the different little movements that your chest helps you do throughout your day. All right? Don't work out just for the sake of working out. Work out to improve your life, to improve your body, to improve your mind. EM3 Strength and Conditioning, your boy Love. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Call me a fool or, call me a smart man. It doesn't matter. I want to know what you think. EM3 Strength and Conditioning, y'all.